Welcome to another episode of Philosophy of Chillin. I'm Dylan the Connect, and as you can see, yet again, I'm not by myself. I'm being joined by an individual who is willing to come sit down and talk with us about their ideologies on certain topics and things of that sort. So we about to dive in, but before we do that, I'm about to pass it off to him so he can introduce himself and what state and city he stand on. You feel me?
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Talks With Neakyyy. I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for me.
For sure, man. Honestly, we more than happy to have you, bro. Like,
Appreciate
thank you
you.
again for taking time to come out here and talk to me. Like, every time we talk, like, I definitely see something from a new perspective, if that makes sense.
I like that.
So each time it's like, bro, I can understand you, I can relate to some things, and at the same time, like, it's also challenging me to think in a different way about a city. Like, I've only been a visitor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can't even say that I've yet to like plant any solid roots, but I have seeds and intentions to. You feel me? So,
Right.
I'm glad to be able to continue building with you too. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So, as always, I don't tell the individuals what we're going to talk about, but in this case scenario, we did have to have a little talk because there's so many things that we could touch on, so many topics, and it just might as well. It feels only right to just label this the philosophy of chilling through Talks with Neakyyy. You feel me?
That's how we gotta do it, yeah.
So it makes sense to me. So we can just get started with the first questions that I have for you. And honestly, that is what influenced you, developed you in any way, mentally, physically, spiritually, that made you into the person where you're able to articulate yourself in the way that you do, make decisions in the ways that you do, so forth and so on, man.
I feel like it had a lot to do with me growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the person I am now that I was before prior to myself now. I'm still learning myself. You know what I'm saying? I can really admit that I'm not perfect. You know, every day I take on a challenge. And I just started actually saying to myself, what can I do to make Neakyyy more happy? You know what I'm saying? What can I do to get this thing going, this thing flowing? Because every day is not gonna be a good day, but it can be a day where if you stay blessed and you do things that make yourself happy, by like just getting some food to eat, or maybe it's going for a haircut. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's doing something gonna make you more happy. Like, you don't gotta be down. Running here for my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with my podcast, Talks With Neakyyy, also, that influenced me to really it actually changed me actually. Uh, it had a lot to do with me trying something new and sticking to what I was gonna do in the first place. Cause I started off with photography actually, right? I was consistent with that, but with this, I took on a challenge to be more consistent. Cause my father, rest in peace, he told me always stay consistent with what you're doing. And now I'm taking on that task for myself to become a greater platform, a greater me, spiritually, mentally.
Real talk.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Okay.
of course you've had obstacles, like that's guaranteed. So, what was it that helped you identify when you needed to grow and like helped you push through the episodes when you're like, dang, I'm still doing the same shit, but like I'm really trying to like put my foot towards bettering it and like at least realigning myself back to that mentality of, okay, what is making Nikki happy? You feel me?
It'll go down back in my thoughts.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like deep down to my thoughts for like how to really find myself. You know, because really like drop episode after episode, you want to see a certain amount of views at. You want to see, okay, is this worth doing it? But it's not be about the views, it's about you loving what you do. And people don't really be loving what they do, they just be doing it, but it's no like, once you love what you do, there ain't no price on it. It's just you doing what you're doing, and you love doing it. And that's what I love what I do. I don't just do this shit because like I want to be lit. I do it because I want people to know that I genuinely fuck with this shit. Yeah.
It's real, bro. I mean, we was talking about that shit a little bit earlier, but the reason why like me and you in my perspective click intellectually is just the fact that I have that same aspiration as well in regards to trying to make sure that I'm positioning myself so I can identify, okay, this is what I need to improve on so I can actually make a step forward. Because if not, I'm making the same step and still expecting to go somewhere. Like that ain't how that works.
Feel me though, like you got to see that. Like I no, real talk. Like feel me, you got to like. I just started like planning now. I was never really a planner. I just was living life and just doing things. But once you plan stuff out, it just makes things better for yourself. And you're more organized. You know what I'm saying? It's saying men are not organized. That's a myth to me. You can really do it if you want to really do it.
Man, first of all, don't even get me started on that topic because I know y'all be frustrated with individuals, and then we speak about it generically because we're just frustrated talking about it, telling a story.
Right.
But like at the end of the day, like we are people, and like you have a spirit within you. If you really want to, like nothing is stopping you. Like
exactly,
you are the master of your own mind. Like you're not organized. If you're lazy, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like maybe we just deal with that first.
Exactly.
And then after that, or you're just mentally not even recognizing what you're doing. You're just trying to move in the moment. Da 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 da.
Right.
Hey, that's fine too. We all do that. But there's a moment where you identify it and you're like, oh shoot, maybe I do need to slow down.
Exactly.
Maybe I do need to get up. But maybe I do need to do the things that I was trying to hold myself back from. They're actually things and skills that can help me move forward.
And in that moment, you pray. Because everything's going to change after that. God's going to take over that emotion and feeling. He's going to help you heal that. We got to start praying more, you know. We got to start thinking for that we even here in this earth, you know what I'm saying? I really like, I've been really working on myself now more than anything. Because I'm almost 30 years old, you know. 2 more years. So it's just time to really like turn it up now. Turn up a notch. Full speed, you know. That's how I see it, man.
I feel that. So going back to risk. It's time to turn up a notch, but even so, like you've had to make risk along the way to get to where you at even today. You know what I'm saying? So like, cause even myself, I'm living one right now. You dig what I mean? So, what is your mentality behind identifying when it's a real confirmation or a real green light for you to make a risk despite the actual worries, the concerns, the doubts, not even including people around you, just from you internally, you feel me?
Sometimes you gotta go for it, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say to do it. If you just think about something like, all right, I'm gonna do this and this, and in your mind it adds up perfectly, right? You gotta go for that shit. You know, like I left New York for 2 months and I'm down here in Atlanta right now, and I miss my city, right? But at the same time, I'm getting what I can out of Atlanta before I leave back. I ain't coming for no reason now. You gotta get something to go back to New York with, you know. So it's just if you want to go for what you want to go for, just go for it though. Don't waste time. Don't go back and say, I wish I did this and that. You know, don't do that. If you trust in your heart, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Feel me?
Damn, that's real. I somebody suggested that I point to the camera with something, and like we've been saying some valid shit this whole time, so like you gonna have to pick them up where they come at you. You feel me?
Yeah,
like it might be a lot, but like pause, take a breath, and then jump right back in. It's okay. Like we don't have to do it too. So,
okay.
but anyway, like nah, that's that was real for sure.
Okay. I'm just getting a routine. I'm like knowing who I am now. You feel me?
No, for real. So, what stood out to you as like a sign, or not even a sign? Like, what was the environment like when you understood, like, regardless of what I'm dealing with, I can confirm I'm on the right path for me.
The environment I was with, you know, I was in the Boogie Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Harlem, by the way. But it's really you gotta like push through all that though. It's easier said than done, but you really gotta like open your eyes and pray and just tomorrow's gonna be a better day. That's why I tell myself. That's why I tell myself every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just work. Go to work. A 9 to 5 is not bad. It's working towards your goals, right? So I'm working a 9 to 5 now this week. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not lit. I'm not on. I'm just trying to just get myself there to where I'm not working 9 to 5 no more, and then go crazy, right? But it just pushed me emotionally in my state of mind. It was more like I'm gonna get out of this. You guys start saying positive affirmations, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get out of this. It's only here. It's temporary. And repeat every day. And then after a while, it becomes a whole vibe for you. And I really got to that. It wasn't easy though. It's times when I did ass cried. You feel what I'm saying? So
you got to.
You feel me? Like, that's real. Like,
you got to sometimes. But so with all of that in mind, what was your personal development like up until the point where Talks with Neakyyy came into fruition?
That's a good question right there. During the time before Talks with Neakyyy.
Yeah, like that whole period where you're like, you ain't even thinking about Talks with Neakyyy. Now you in this space and time where it's an idea, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But now, shit, you doing this shit like you
Right.
cipher, you platform, you consistency, like branding. It's
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you trying to kick it up a notch. So like what the people have seen ain't really what they have seen yet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. What you saying?
So what was that like?
To be honest, you know, I was a photographer for about 3 years. And I was doing baby showers, you know, seeing artists and all that. Seeing they was doing. I'm like, you know what, like I could do this podcast shit. Like I could really go crazy with this shit. If I take it seriously though, that step one must take was idea. Second, then the second rule of engagement was taking it seriously though.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I wasn't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready yet, so it was like, all right, it's a thought. All right, so I revisited it a couple months down the line. And I was going to events and stuff like that. And I was like, yo, did I start this shit? So I made a video on Instagram. It's my archive actually. And then I was saying, hey, I'm gonna come up with a platform called Talks With Neakyyy. Tap in all artists, all entrepreneurs, whatever business that you're trying to do for yourself, or if you need some exposure, let's just get to it. And then they jump from there. People just tapped in. It was like, damn, what the fuck going on? They're just tapping in. You know what I'm saying? Just tapping in. But I invested in most of my episodes. I paid it. Like if you ever seen yourself. And I'm big on that. If you want something, you gotta put your money into it. It ain't gonna be free, it ain't gonna be handed to you. You know, you gotta throw the money out there to receive a bigger reward. From
Straight like that. Like
just
there's
like
no
that.
other way around it, honestly.
Okay.
It must be done. Even in the smallest of ways, you have to do it.
Yeah. But even like the whole playing out for it though, it's actually what you're asking is about is a big steep of who I am now. Right? It's more so that it's even playing it out. I didn't plan that shit out to where it's like I even wrote some ideas down on pen and paper of how I want to do it. Feel me? Like it's a thought process. You know, after a while, it just came where it's like, you know what, just go for it. I have my team with me. Shout out to my cousin Trey. You know what I'm saying? He's been solid with me also through this whole process. He's been supportive of me since day one through all this. So when I go to the top, I'm definitely taking him with me for sure.
For sure. I'm glad you got that.
Okay. That has a support system is very important. Very important. There's days when you like, oh, I don't want to do this shit, but I'm gonna do it though. But this time it's like, all right, people are your corner. And they really there, you know, and you gotta appreciate that because they don't really gotta be there.
That real shit.
So Talks With Neakyyy now is really, oh man, it's a blessing to be doing what I'm doing and forward through what I'm doing. See, people be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then just stop it for real though. Like I can't do it no more. I'm less motivated now. I'm like, nah, I'm turning shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's time to turn shit up now. I ain't gonna play no more.
That's real shit though. I mean, dang. Okay, I have so many questions, but I'm gonna like try to tunnel it down so I know once we get to it, like whatever. Anyway, so okay, with all of this development going on, these transitions, everything else, like when it came to then stepping into being this host, making your schedules, you know, facilitating these conversations and, you know, meeting these different people, what did it start feeding into you to where it was like, bro, I actually like, this makes me happy doing this shit?
I like that question right there. To be honest, I was kind of nervous at first, right? Because you a new platform out, and like people like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? But it's really like talking confident people, like really talking to them, like, all right, this is my platform, this is what I do. You need to check this shit out, cause you losing out. You feel me? That's what it is, like, and that's how I wasn't aggressive. It was more like, yo, just check my shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like the people I met was like, all right, cool. I get to follow right there on the spot. You know, it was like, all right, cool. Like, I fuck with his over. He's just a straightforward dude. And then the rooms I was in, you know, like, that's what pulled more into me. Like, nah, this shit is actually fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's actually fire. And I froze my first interview.
That's real.
Feel me? Because due to my stuttering that I'm still dealing with, that I'm working on now. Right? You gotta improve on what you do in your life. You gotta have growth on it. Right? So I'm still working on that within myself. But I don't be stuttering around people that in the room like that. When I get nervous, so I try to go over a word. I'm trying to speak too fast. I start stuttering. So I was learning to just calm shit down. Just relax.
For sure.
Relax. Relax. The word is yours, but just relax, though. But the people I've met, like, just shout out to Bianca. She's an R&B singer out in New York right now. She been out for a while. Her recognition is gonna come for sure. She's consistent. She does like this music every single Monday. It's like a cipher she does on Instagram. And I be loving that shit. That shit is fire. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fire because she's so consistent on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I watch every last one.
I can see the genuine support in your eyes.
I fuck with
You
that shit
like,
every
bro,
Monday. I watch that
she
shit.
on that shit. Like,
no cap, man. I fuck with her heavy. I love Bianca for real, for real. Shout out to Nigel Chanel also. She's also another one. She travels far from New York to come to New York to come to events. Like it's no hour on where you gotta come. If you really want your dream, you gonna do whatever it takes to get there.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Miss Chit Chat also from New York. She has her own platform, her own studio now. You know, like, and she's for the woman of New York. I love that for real. I haven't even met her in person yet. She's got on Instagram. We soon meet though. But she's really dope though. Just seeing, but people like that will motivate me more to keep doing what I'm doing. Like, damn, like this shit is fire. People really going for their dreams. And it really makes me wholeheartedly appreciate my craft to keep going. What's up? What's up?
Dang.
What's up?
Nah, that was real for real, bro. Like that's speechless worthy.
People are so consistent out there in New York right now. It really are.
That's smooth. And I love the way you talk about your city because argumentatively, people are like, you know, you go to a city, make sure you talk about your city. Don't let them talk about their city.
Right.
Because you in their city. Talk about your city. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, it's all love. Like, if I got questions, like, I'm going to ask them. Or if I got something to say, I'm going to say it. But I genuinely love learning. Because you learn about New York from the perspective of the person that lives within it, if that makes sense. Like, so it's never the same story every time. Right. Like, it's literally like, oh yeah, New York is like this because da 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 da. And you're like, dang, that's crazy. Okay. Then somebody else like, yeah, New York like this because of da 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 da. You like, damn. Like, you're like, I don't know about that shit. Like, okay. You feel me? So, with all that being said, okay. Everything considering where you're from, the scene, how it impacts you, music, you love it. You know, all of your support system are people that are chasing their dreams and thank God is within similar industries, if not the same industry. Right. So, with that being said, like, I know you have a balance being a women artist, a male artist, and a mix in between of genres and so much other things. So, like, where did that love come from, and like, how has it transformed, and how is it growing now because of the rooms you're in and the people you're meeting?
To be honest, that's a good question. To be honest, I feel like the women are outdoing it right now for me. I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. I ain't gonna sugar anything right now. The women are really applying pressure to these songs, to these ciphers, to everything right now. I'm really looking at females right now as far as my platform. I mean, being real because they just more consistent. You know, like it's real. Like that's all I see on my IG all day is females every day.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like even like with the guys right now, it's a couple guys I see that's turning up and they're doing anything right. But I'm also looking at everything else as well, though. You
Mm.
know, um,
Performance.
yeah, it's everything with me. Like from what I see every day, is just the females going crazy. Every time I go on my phone right now, I can see a female right now just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's not always I don't see too many dudes going crazy though.
Mm.
I don't know why, but it's just from my algorithm, it's not showing me that. I
Mm.
just want to see straight freestyle some with woman and like they're going crazy. I'm like, God damn, like what the fuck going on?
Hard ass bar,
Yeah.
shit.
Even if this dude's going crazy, I don't see it because it's not coming up.
Yeah.
They're not consistent or I just don't see it, you know.
Mm.
But I hope I answer that fashionably, but
No, that's real.
I gotta be genuine with that because that's just what it is right now for me.
That's real.
I'm not gonna sit here and cap on this. I can't. I can't cap on this right here.
Well, that love is always appreciated though, cause regardless, like there's always gonna be that hate speech. When it comes to that department, well, not even like hate speech, but not to that extremity, hopefully. But even just comments that disagree
Yeah.
and don't think it's really the ladies. They just doing the, you know, sex shit, and it's like, it's not all of them doing that. There's
Okay.
some
Sometimes.
lyrical assassins that are sniping niggas.
Boom.
Like,
I be shocked seeing this. I'm like, God damn.
yo,
They're not showing nobody. They just talking, just singing. I'm like, yo, this is tough. This is actually tough. This is actually tough.
and then
I
it
ain't gonna
makes you
front.
think, but you recognize the bar as you hear it, so it's like your body is like, oh, getting hit with different
Mm-hmm.
emotions at the same time.
Oh, they just singing. Singing. I love R&B. That's my favorite of all times R&B. Yeah.
I feel that.
I mean, shout out to Ariel also.
Mm-hmm.
That's also R&B singer from the town. Shout out to her also. Also Bianca and Naija, they
Mm-hmm.
both R&B singers like I said before. They're friends now on my platform, you know what I'm saying? So we actually build friendships on this shit too. They ain't no just come in the studio and vibing out. They cool. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
No, that's real shit. Okay. So, because we're gonna be sitting here talking all day. So, all right, I got one more question, and then this is towards the end of the episode. So,
You know?
I'm gonna pass the platform off to you, and you can ask me any question that you would like to, pertaining to whatever the case may be. So my last question to you is business wise, I find myself handling a lot of contracts, learning new things and then being like, oh dang, maybe I could apply this to, what I'm trying to build and what I'm doing. So with you, I know it's pretty much, you doing and running the show.
Mm-hmm.
So what is it like for you, um, being the one that is creating your schedule, managing, time slots and different things of that sort, versus times where you've had to work with a team, and what are some things that you're learning that are um, not as where what are some areas where you're noticing there's not as many difficulties?
Um, That's actually a double question. I ain't gonna lie. It did answer. That's a good question right there to ask. Damn, that's a strong question right now. Shit. That's a good question, ain't it? Sure.
For sure. Thank you, man.
Okay. Um, to be honest, can I do half first?
Yeah, for sure.
Like being a host from my platform, right?
Mm-hmm.
Creating a schedule, it starts off with just seeing because I work 9 to 5, so it does get tricky. I
Mm-hmm.
can't just do it tomorrow. I gotta plan it on the weekends. That's when I'm most likely free on. And I want to be able to do that shit every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still working towards my goals. I can't do that right now. Working with my team. Um, it's only me and my cousin, to be honest with you, and he's been solid with me.
Mm-hmm.
He does the best that he can. He has like going on with his stuff right now, so he's doing the best that he can to make my shows. But I take charge of everything as far as like when he's not there, I just make sure everything is on point. Because there's nobody next to me on my side in the studio. It might be like 10 people there, right?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be able to really run shit. All right, this going here, you sit here, you sit here. Not some like telling people to do, but like just make sure everything runs smoothly. Because people like stuff that's organized. You know what I'm saying organized, and they go like, this shit is really fire. They gonna refer you to somebody else because it's on point.
Yeah.
So it's really the how I'm like, damn, I wish I had more people around me, like, but you can't just everybody though.
Yeah.
Amen. What was the last part of the question again?
Oh darn. Do I remember the last part of the question? Uh, you just answered.
Two of them. There's one.
Oh, um, what have been some areas where you are seeing that there are maybe less difficulties than others?
Areas as far as the platform.
Um, the platform and just like your own organization and like communication for the most
I feel like I do need more people on my team.
part.
I need somebody that's in charge of the bookings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's more organized. Instead of me doing it, it can be sent out the same day. I'm working towards that. I'm working towards doing it the same day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already booking and already sanctioned. But I'm working towards building a brand new team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Trey's still gonna be in the team, of course, but just getting certain things aligned, like as far as a booking agent, right? Getting an editor, really tackling these things so I could really go crazy with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I need right now is an editor and a booking agent.
For
That's it.
sure.
My team will be solid for me.
For sure.
But those are the areas that I need to work on with now. I'm still working on. But it ain't that easy to find somebody that got time because they like their own life right now.
Mm-hmm.
So but I'm pretty putting on my lives into theirs.
Mm-hmm.
So not everybody's like, oh no, I could do it, but they can do it, but are they serious with it though? Are they gonna take my business as far as like, okay, I I got Neakyyy for real, like I trust this shit. It's gonna blow.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm trying to get people to really tap in on, so I can get that foundation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be a problem.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Um,
Okay.
I can relate to that in a lot of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But I won't say too much else. I'll pass it off to you.
Yeah. Sorry. So tell me this, right? What made you come with the name for this platform?
um, that is a great question. I I've always heard like people say when they're like just meeting me or something like that, they'll either be like, "Oh, I'm scared to walk up to you," or they was like, "Oh, like you just be chilling and you just be like by yourself," and I was like, so I just always heard that, and when I was building Honest Light LLC, which is my consulting company, where I'm trying to like foster the professional, um, mental, physical, and spiritual health of like different creatives, and provide them with uh, consulting services that targets different areas of needs like professionalism, how to speak publicly, um, you know, uh, legal contracts, things of that sort. So as I was trying to build that platform, or not even platform, but as that vision kind of came to me, and I was trying to understand, okay, if I'm to do this independently, what does that look like building a credibility? Like, how am I going to be able to independently build my credibility and create a foundation for the consulting services to do, because it's a long-term project. I don't want to open for business for like another 10, 15 years for real, because I just want to sit and have the experience and just pour all of that into it. um, but I still need something to do along the way.
Exactly.
Something to attach the business to, so it's not just dormant. It's just not active and doing the services and things of that sort. So I was just thinking, and I just kept hearing, "Why are you so chill? Why are you so chill?
Yeah.
Like you're so chill. You're so chill." And I'm like, "Bro, I just be like, I'm not." And I was like, "I'm not like not doing nothing, but like I am just chilling. Like
I feel you.
it's
That's fire.
you know what I'm saying." So then I was like, okay, how can I? Then the philosophy came, because ideologies. Um, and at first I was thinking the chilling philosophy. But the philosophy of chilling just kept popping back up. So I was like, okay,
That's fire. That's fire.
we'll just go with that.
That's fire. I love that because, even what you said just now, as far as like, giving up the professionalism, some of these majority of this don't have that. They need that, right? When they come on my platform, Talks With Neakyyy, it's more of a coming in the hood, coming studio, pants down, sagging. Yo, it's just not that kind of environment right now. Turn off, right? It's not just turn off, because now it's time for people to see who you are as a person.
Yep, and that's important.
They focus your music, but as a person, can they focus? If you could grab somebody from your music and they focus on person, oh god,
That's the recipe.
that's
Like,
a recipe. I ain't gonna
that's
lie.
why so many celebrities push authenticity. Like, of course, there are ones that have made their decisions to get where they are, but they move how they move, and you can tell patterns.
Right.
Even from outsiders' point of view, you can still see different patterns and things of that sort. And essentially, as an artist, as a creative in general, a piece of you is supposed to go into your work.
Right.
So it's like the ones that are preaching authenticity, being yourself, that's literally how they've gotten where they are.
I'm not gonna lie, I gotta stop you right there real quick, because I ain't gonna front. Like, majority of this shit is because me being who I am, being genuine, being cool people. You don't gotta be crazy. You don't gotta be. Feel me? You don't gotta dick ride. You don't do that. You just be yourself. I ain't gonna front. You're gonna go. You're gonna go. I ain't gonna. That's what's been happening for me. It's God is being myself. I'm one on ones. I feel that. Did I feel that?
Shit, I believe it too, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I believe that you are too. So,
Thank you.
you're genuine. I feel that vibe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this has been great. Let me just say that.
Okay. So.
Like I said in the beginning, every time I talk to this man, and I hope over the years it continues. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
real relationship, not just
Definitely.
within this industry, but like just to have another ideology to bounce off of.
Yeah.
That's great, bro.
Okay.
Dang, always learning something new from a new perspective and evolving and expanding. I love it. So with that being said, we can be sitting here talking all day. Y'all know that already, but we really just chilling. But y'all gotta go. You know, if y'all wanna listen to some more episodes, y'all know where to go. Um, please tell them where to find you. It's gonna be linked down below regardless. But remind them who you are. Tell them where to find you.
Mm-hmm. You can find me on Instagram, Talks with Neakyyy, with 3 Y's, not two but three. You know what I mean? Type in, see what's going on, and tap in with us. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So y'all already know it's no other connect. And we out of here.
Crazy.